Good day to you, I'm back again. I'm making a live stream for a change. It's been a long time. I know I've not really posted much on here, and I'm normally on TikTok, and I'm trying to get back onto that. It's just there's been a lot of college education, all that kind of thing, which I'm trying to come out of and switch to something else. So I'm just trying to do more of a balancing act at the moment, more than anything. Trying to make sure this mic's in the get this mic in a good position. Sort of whack me in the face like that. If I try this about here. There we go, that'll do. That works quite nicely actually. I might have to mess with the settings in game here and there, just for the audio and volume. But other than that, I think we're doing well. We're going to jump into some Hearts of Iron 4, or the sort of hardcore players call it Hoi 4. Well, I'm going to start as a country and just start from scratch. As much as I love this, I love what I'm doing, I feel like if I'm going to do a live stream, I feel like I need to do it from scratch, if you know what I mean. Just brings a bit more life to it, in a way. Here we are. Single player, new game, January 1936. Have a look, select country. I can select any country on this map, by the way, if I really wanted to. I've thought about downloading mods to make it more like present day time and that kind of thing. Who's this? Oh, Great Britain. I don't like playing as someone like Great Britain, for the simple reason that they have colonies absolutely everywhere, which is going to make it hella hard to control. Whereas somewhere like Germany, they've been stripped of everything they had in Africa and everything, which makes it a lot easier to sort of manage. There's a few different countries I could be. I've tried in the past Hungary, Germany, United Kingdom, as a same experience, Ireland, Austria, Italy, if I haven't already said that. I think I've done Yugoslavia once, and a few others. It would be nice to do somewhere like France and try and sort of fight back, but I don't think I would have the strength to be able to fight back against, well, Germany's #1 in 1939, around those times. Germany's quite a nice one. Poland would be a bit more difficult. Czechoslovakia would be absolutely destroyed. I then thought about doing another one for Hungary, and I might give that a go. Let me just sort this out so we can just jump straight into it. Now, I'm going to make some random changes so that every country is sort of a bit more random on what sort of cultures and stuff they end up following. You might be thinking, why would I do that? But it makes it a bit more interesting. It gives it a bit more of a spin, you know? The only thing that I don't like is with Britain, you've only got two options: default and democratic historical, which is practically the same thing. So yeah. Just gonna apply that. It's just a bit random, and we're gonna dive right into it. How loud is that? Louder than I expected? Yes, I did not mean to do that other mouse. Let's just try and check. So I'm going to turn the in-game volume down. Audio. Bring it down to about there. So it's not overbearingly loud. Okay, so we've got good old Hungary here. The problem with Hungary is that, well, just by going over here, we're a disarmed nation. Since World War II, we've been disarmed. The majority of forces are in Hungary, but they have limited funds. They have basically no support in manpower. And it's a good struggle. It's a good struggle. Yes, if we look at this, we have got technically more than, say, Ireland. But they're neutral generally, and they're far away from everything. We're generally a fascist country, but Romania has got the Treaty of Trianon against us, which is almost like a Treaty of Versailles for Hungary. And this is because if you think of World War One, the two main powers that lost were the German Empire and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And Hungary's seen as the stronger out of the two nations that are formed, so they get more restrictions. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is, we have nothing actually. I can't really do anything. I'm going to find a war goal. I'm going to start on a balanced budget, because what I'm going to want to do, if we go back to our focus tree, we got balanced budget, we got all this, select the king, which if we go down here, we can reinstate the Habsburg prince, which is the person, or prince or king or whatever you want to say, I think they have more princes in that country, that ruled in Austria-Hungary. If we bring them back, we have a chance to demand a referendum to reunite Austria-Hungary, which also can allow us to protect Czechoslovakia and make claims on Transylvania and other areas. We can do that, which would be great. Or the other thought is, where is it? Or we go down this route instead. We go directly renounce the Treaty of Trianon, and then we reaffirm territorial claims, demand Transylvania, demand Southern Slovakia, demand all these stuff, and claim overlordship of Slovakia. Now, if we think of it in this sense, that will allow us to gain sort of a little bit here, this sort of area across here, and then a bit of this. That would be, and then a little bit of Yugoslavia. That'd be great. And with Germany on our side, then that's more likely to happen. But the most we can do is create Greater Hungary from that. And you know, where's the fun in that? Really? Not just that. Oh, where's a bit of this? Let's pop that into that. And what else can we make? Make a tank, just go into that. Do that. We get any support equipment? If we can. Take one out of there. There we go. So we've sort of got some kind of industry. But if we have the prince back, we're more likely to be in good relations with Prince Paul of Yugoslavia, as we'll both be classed more as non-aligned. And they're half of online fascists as well. So if we're able to do that, that would be fantastic. Now, the main idea is once we get to a certain point, to be able to do this, we're going to have to gain a lot more war support, if we can. We're going to want to increase world tension. Is it world tension they call that? It doesn't say what it is. It's just world tension, isn't it? I think it is world tension. Yeah, it's just his tension. World tension anyway. We're going to increase that to a good amount, really. If we go into this, I'm trying to remember, does it say what's best for this? But if we want to have a great success, we can always have a look at guides and all sorts anyway. If we go into here, there's someone called I guess some sort of advertising. I can't remember how to spell it. Bristol. Now
Abandon reason.
he does loads and loads of videos and all this kind of stuff, but I'm trying to remember what the requirements are for the best Austria Hungary results. I did watch a video the other day. That is in grabbing the apprenticeship. Yeah.
Sudetenland.
So
We just finished the degree game.
now there are chances that we won't actually be able to.
Have to
get it. It's not perfect.
Probably going to be spent on the military, both the air and land forces. Gonna get the armor specialist first because army experience, and then we'll round it out with the air combat training expert and the ground support expert. Somewhere along the line, I'll also
You know, I thought there was more to it, but apparently, just from this that quick, you just need to have a relationship about 100, which we're at 10, which is decent. You want to have a bit more stronger of an army in a sense. You want to get a few more troops in the field if you can, and you're going to want to have reintegrate the railroads, and you're going to go down to the blood agreement, ideally, because that will help overcome the Treaty of Trianon temporarily. And with that strength, there's a 90% chance that they'll, you could say, capitulate in a way to rejoin Austria-Hungary, which is fine by me. Okay, we're going to speed this right up. Oh wait, research. Did I not do any research? Oh, that's horrible. Okay, we're going to do that. So we can get a bit more support power. We're going to upgrade the truck straight away. And then I'm going to want to go into industry. Do that. Now at this point we might be able to start improving our relations. Yes, we can. A little bit at a time as we grow, which is good. Now ideally I want to be able to do this within about a year. So May time. Right, no, so February, March time of 1937 I want to have an idea of this. That's alright, I guess. Like no experience. There we go. We're just gonna have to try and train up the basic troops then. If we can, which I'm gonna train up there. Now, do all this. I'm just gonna grab all the troops, do this, and do defend area, and then I'm just gonna do land borders, which isn't too bad. But under divisions by about 6, which could be worse. No template. Watch out. Oh, we have planes. We'll do that once we get more military factories. Remilitarization of Rhineland. Quite rough. Now we could join the Axis. That'd be a good idea, but I think we should create our own faction. And then if we get Yugoslavia as around no faction to join our faction, we might be able to influence another country to join also. Bulgaria is more non-aligned. Boost party popularity. Non-aligned, yes. Because then if we can possibly get them as well. What have they got? Yeah, so they're more of a monarchy as well. So if we were able to build this up in the right way, we could get Yugoslavia and Bulgaria into this kind of alliance while we've got this, which would be extremely ideal. I say extremely ideal. A bit more time. Oh, we haven't got national focus. That's horrible. We started on that. Checking the monarchy. We can get most of these done, I reckon, by a certain date. What are we at? 100 already. That's fantastic. That's great. That was a coup. Might as well boost non-aligned as well. Might give us a better chance. At least by, what, a couple percent? And then the way this is, I don't think we can redemand our lands really, can we, for this route? Unless we go through elect a fascist king, but yeah, it's not really the route we want to take. You can create claims and stuff if we go down this route. Yeah, claim on Transylvania in Romania we can always get as well. Which, if we end up getting Yugoslavia and Bulgaria as allies, we'll be doing life great anyway. So there's no stress in that area at all, which is really nice. It's really nice. Don't have to worry about it too much. What have we got here? Do anti-fascist and anti-democratic raids. Let's king. We're running not too bad time. Two done. Okay, you've got the war going on in Spain now. You got, is it communist or fascist? You got fascist Spain and you got democratic Spain. Now they both hate us. But I want to improve relations with Republican Spain, sorry, because I'm not saying always. There's a good chance that they're going to win. I would start Lend-Lease, but we sort of need our equipment and stuff. So sorry about that. Nothing we can do. Ah, good. We got 2 researchers done. Which then I'm going to invest in efficiency again. And then the other one I'm going to put into... We're going to play more. But I want to go down into tanks. Reorganize the railway system. Ethiopia's capitulated to Italy. Which you don't see every day, but there we go. We've got 2 air bases here and here, which I don't think is amazing, really. We should have one. Where is that? Where is that? Oh, it is an air base. We've got one over there. Don't worry. Like I say, really, we want one more over there, and we've got one. Now, what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to go through military factories, and we're just going to go boom, 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 boom. Then we're going to go infrastructure, and we're going to go boom, 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 boom. I want to build up the infrastructure as much as we can, because that's going to help us a ton, absolute ton, in the long run. Quite early by a lot on that. So I'm going to go into support, and I'm going to go for engineers, which will help a bit in the long run. I've got tea down there for a drink. Lovely job though. Oh, that was perfect time actually. I accidentally unpaused it and I had to pause again. Now if we go that's 70 days. That's another 70, that's 70. 210 days. 420 days. We'll be doing this a bit later than I want to. Do I want to be doing that this much? Do that one last. So if we go for secret rearmament now. Go free trade. Free trade will allow us to have a greater output on our factories, which will help a lot with funding our sort of armies. What are you missing? The main thing you'll miss is manpower. You need infantry equipment as well. I guess for now I can take off tanks, invest into that, while I'm waiting for my other military factories to be built, which is ongoing. The thing is, one thing I love about a country like this is we don't have to worry about the navy too much. We don't have to worry about naval invasions or anything like that. The sea is away from us. We're a landlocked country, which is amazing, I think. It's great for us, long term. Didn't see it finish. That was bad. Army experience. I like war games more. Another thing we've got to remember is, at one point, Austria's going to be trying to be claimed by Germany. We don't want that to happen. So as much as we can, if we can, we will be taking Austria as soon as we can. If it doesn't work out, then don't want to do it, but we might have to restart just to get to this point again. I'll research. That's the tank. Go more artillery. Anti-air is going to be great. I'll go for anti-air. Artillery, pardon me. Because that's going to help us quite a bit. We get more into this sort of territory. And we've got to get war and stuff. Equipment in production. Got a blade agreement ready. I say we jump straight into the blade agreement. And then that's the tank shop. Let's just keep on going down this tank line, shall we? That up so far. I have too much space at the moment, so we can't really do that. Okay, keep an eye on it. It's roughly 2 months at a time for each research sort of opportunity. Trying to get some resources in that we can sort of invest. Don't want to do that at the moment. No offense, if I can. Anti-fresh trace. Oh, my puppy dog's in right now. Hopefully she's alright. Otherwise I'll go down and check her. Make sure my puppy dog's alright, you know. Don't ever give up on your pups. Don't ever give up on your pups. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to reinstate the sort of Prince Habsburg, is it? That's the next thing I'll do. I'll reinstate the Prince. Now the thing is that we got to pay attention to is, while we're doing all this, there's a good chance Germany might be in the progress of thinking, oh, I want to take that. And if it is, then that's not what we want. What's that right now? We want to gain every day we can. Now I'm going to go back over to this way. I'm going to invite the Habsburg Prince. Now we'll be able to make this a proper monarchy again. Public issues note of protest. Good for them. Blood agreement. Yes, it's gone through. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and push this up to volunteer only, which gives us a little bit more manpower, which is what we're going to really want long term. How much do they like us? 77. When we get closer, I'm going to start making them happy again, if that makes sense. Now, our manpower keeps fluctuating up and down now, which is great. Our army's grown actually quite quick, Jesus. What's going on? I mean, I'm not complaining. You got all the manpower and all the infantry all of a sudden. Oh, it's because of the secret rearmament and the blood agreement. It's allowing me to get slightly more manpower, which is what you want. That's sort of magical thing of it. What's this? Anti-air upgrade. Anti-air is going to be our key thing for artillery, and we're going to add those for our infantry when we can. And then we're going to want to have a separate division of tanks, I reckon, sort of to push in soon enough afterwards. Stability is really high at the moment, which is fantastic. 95%. I don't think I've seen it that high for this sort of nation for a long time. Have you got the prince back? Congratulations, Princey. Don't know what Princey's supposed to mean, but there we go. Industrial civilization. The army's still trying to grow. It's great. In the field is shooting up. I don't know why. I'll wait there. what's even greater? Wait, have I put these to train yet? Because these are still somewhat lower down, lower class. Put these to train, we can make these stronger units. Oh my god, I'm putting these to train. And look at this manpower. Oh, this just... I'm sorry, I'm a bit excited. We do have artillery, which we need to introduce. I'm going to want to have to go into this and add some kind of artillery. That's worth it. I think that's worth it. And then hopefully soon enough we'll have a military factory done. Because then I'm going to start doing code anti-air. Which at the moment we are deficient in. Which is not great, but there we go. But it's honestly shooting up. It's amazing. Sorry, I'm quite shocked in a way. Unassigned divisions. Where? Oh, hello there. You can join our scout, our troops. That's great. They need to be trained up as well, which is what's in the progress. Okay, we're a bit later than we wanted to. But that's alright, that's alright. I'm not 100% bothered if a part of Czechoslovakia is taken. But I would like to at least get southern Czechoslovakia. If I can. That would be nice. Now, the choice is medium or light tanks. Medium probably the best, but quite advanced at the moment as it is. Possibly sensitive infantry maybe. Everything's gonna be ahead of its time. That's the problem. Could invest in air a bit more. I'll invest in air a bit more. Oh, US Congress has passed the Neutrality Act. How you read it? What's in light tank? I'm just gonna train one of those, and that will be there. Good thing about this is we're actually able to build our army, but before when I played this one of the first times, I was actually horrible at this. I didn't have a clue what I was doing or anything. Now I actually kind of understand. Why did I not? I hope that happened really soon. I didn't just waste a load of time. Because right now, what we're looking at? Okay, we've got this, we've got that. So I just need to get this for what I want. Then I need to do the referendum and hope for dear God that it works out. Research. Ahead of its time again. Do this. Concentrate industry. Pardon me. Low on manpower, we've got loads of manpower up here. Look at our army in the field, 119,000. That's crazy. Look at Czechoslovakia. Estimated manpower, 141. Put us together, and we're roughly the same. Army, yeah, 137. So we're not as strong as Czechoslovakia, but when Germany starts to try and thread in and hit Czechoslovakia hard, we're going to have a massive advantage to take their sort of lower tail, which would be lovely. That would be gorgeous, honestly. They'll be spread so thin, they'll be struggling massively, like incredibly massively. That's what I was going to do. Volunteer only. Because watch that manpower shoot up. If I don't know, let's pick this, and I go justify war goal, do conquer, and I don't know, loads of random areas. This increase our war support. I don't know if it will. Don't think I should, because it's going to waste a lot of my sort of stats at the moment, so we won't do that right now. And then now I'm going to go improve relations again. In our own state, I'm gonna go bad democratic parties. So look what that's gonna do to us, which is gonna be lovely. Integrate the railroads. What are your stats at? You love us right now. Okay, I might chance this then. We got way better stats than overall by the looks of it. I mean, our total manpower right now, just look at the army, 137. Is much lower than everything as well. I reckon we just start chance it, you know. Demand a referendum. Pressure's on. Is there one of these that will help me gain war support? There's monarchist, which helps support my unaligned. Trying to know how to gain war support now. I don't know what it means and everything. I'm just world tension helps increase war support. Should have known. That means stuff it. Justify war goal. Let's just do the random ones. Just because I can. That helped me increase my war support a bit, hopefully. Okay, it went up a little bit. Just go back. this at? That's good level.
Értettem.
I can be separate.
Figyelem.
You can be a part of this.
Értettem.
You can go, I don't know. You can do that for them.
Sorakozó.
Cool. Okay, now right here. Okay, I'll click on improve relations again to sure. Okay, I'm scared. I did it! I bloody did it! Oh my god, I did it. Sorry, I haven't been able to do that much before. Like, that's just... And what does our army look like? A lot nicer. A lot nicer. Bohemia's struggling right now. Okay, so what we're going to do then is all the armies on this side, except for you, going to go into your own unit. Like so. And I'm going to go focus. Restoration of Austria-Hungary. Go down here. Crit faction, what do I need? What attention? Okay, so both need world tension at 40%. So I need to find a way to get my world tension at 40%, which would be fun. Saudi Arabia. Okay, I need to gain a load of political power really quickly if I can. So far, just thought I'm gonna do a save right now. Which then actually Human Empire. What is it we need for Austria-Hungary? That's saying probably going to shut once this is done. That's fine. Look at all those different areas. Western Slovakia. How much do I need for that? 7 ideally. Oh, it's more than I thought. That's fine. More nice. Considering we don't really have much else in industry right now. Just put one into close air support, and the other one can go into like tank and towed anti-air. Yes. Austria-Hungary. How beautiful. Forgot, how much do we need again? 143, that's fine. That keep going for a bit. It wasn't it? Can do that. Romania. Just look at these divisions. You're gonna go into training. You're gonna go into training. Everyone's gonna go into training because clearly none of you. That's really strong. Okay. You don't need training anymore, ideally. More factories, yay. Oh, I've got a lot. They're gonna be sorted. Actually, that just jumped. All that. Yeah, not doing too great, are they? Somewhere between 16 and 44 divisions. I've sat here with how many? 29. I reckon I'm stronger. By quite a bit. And now I'm just going to create declare on some random alternations. Doesn't really make much of a difference. Brazil. And we'll do Saudi Arabia. It's just to try and get that war support right up. The world tension right up and then war support. You know what? How much was it for that? Oh, Ash Focus just stopped. Sorry, I'm just reading through that. Where's North Slovenia again? I can't bloody remember. Ideally, I don't want to protect Czechoslovakia, respectfully. Stuff it, I'll do it. No, should I? I feel like I should claim a bit of Czechoslovakia first, you know? So in the meantime, I'm going to go into domestic industry. Got more military factories, it should be light tank. How do you know? You still have claims on them or not? Wait a minute, what? The fascists win? Nationalists playing what? For a change, Jesus Christ. That is extremely unexpected. They don't always win. You know? Actually, most of the time they don't win. Little war support from that. At Iran. Most of the time, I like to join the actually. British Raj. It's needs 10%. Ooh. This is the time that I strike. What's the wall?
Sorakozó! Értettem! Értettem! Figyelem!
See that?
Kész! Figyelj! Visszaszorítjuk őket!
15. That's not a lot, Jesus. What is the most resources? This one and that one. I don't have enough for that. Bugger. Yes. I took way too long, way too much for that. But there we go. We got it. We found the next set. Okay. Now how big's our army? Good pace.
Utasítások! Kész! Parancsok!
that. We're nearly at enough tension now to do what we want to do. Now I'll do protect Czechoslovakia. Then I'll just do it with the rest of Czechoslovakia. Oh, we're at 40%. Create faction. Yes. Faction name. I'm going to call it the Hungarian Alliance. Now, if we go to Bulgaria, why won't they join? Okay. Start by improving relations more. And then we'll move on from there, I guess. Now we're in a faction with these guys, which absolutely love us. Which is great. Improve relations anyway, just to make sure. So you can go into each other's territories now. I don't really need this justification anymore. Didn't need the Brazil one either. Who else was it? Was it Saudi Arabia? Or was that? I think I was just thinking about, oh, Italy. No, India. We don't need to do that. There we go. Water support 76%, stability 87%. That's really good numbers. Good amount of factories, manpower. It's decent. Not amazing, but it's decent. I'm going to deploy all of these. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find...
Készen állok.
Rid of that. Pardon me. You can move to there. And then I'll find you.
Indulásra kész.
We can go into that. This is a kingdom. Right. Why won't they join our faction? Okay, calm down. Research with 2 available. I should have checked that out. Jeez, it's 10 o'clock already. We have no one. Destruction 2, please. Military factories. We're doing alright, I guess. Not amazing, but we're doing alright. Do that. We'll do that. Then is there anything else we can bring in? Truck. Start bringing those in, I guess. So we can have some back stock. We're going to need them at some point. How strong is Yugoslavia? Relatively strong. 172,000. We're at 223,000, so technically, say 200,000. We'll just go for buy what's in the field. Total manpower, 441,000. So we're well in the clear. So they're at 172, and they're at a lot more. But we have a big back in. Either way, we could take down Romania, I reckon. Whether we want to or not is a different question, but I reckon we could. Albania, I forgot Albania. Let's just do that. So I get more support back up a bit. Why won't you join? So I need to get 29 more positives. Okay. So I will start by improving relations. Don't know how that would affect it, so I'll just do improving relations for now. And Bulgaria. Seem to be doing alright. If they get into any kind of war or anything though, we can sort of back them up a bit. And then they'll be like, oh, this seems fun. These guys are great, we're gonna go and join them. You know what I mean? Few anti-fascist raids. Get stronger support. Hey, closer relationship. They're part of a, oh, they're a part of a faction now. So that's what's happened. So now if I go into this and I can look at how people are part of the alliance, Austria-Hungary, Czechoslovakia. So they become a puppet or something. Oh, so yeah, they basically just became our puppet. Interesting. Okay. That's fine by me. I improve relations there. Biggest party popularity for non-aligned as well. We'll just do that. So they've got a kingdom as well? No, they haven't. They got very, very low stability. So they're gonna need help, I guess you could put it. But now we've got their support as well, I guess, in a way, from the troops. So I can go and request forces. 29. That's amazing. And then I can just take their forces, send them into Romania. No stress. Because we've taken that, Germany can't take them now. Then Germany's been Axis. No one else is a part of the Axis faction yet. But we've got taken over southern Czechoslovakia. We've got North Czechoslovakia as a puppet, and then we got Yugoslavia as our best mate. You could think our biggest ally. We're just living the dream right now. Romania posturing. How long do we have for that? Because I can just force it through. Yeah, that is a long time. That's every chance, you know. I'm gonna cancel justification. Justify war goal. Instant war for that area. Then what I'm gonna do is organise this. All these that can be cancelled. Then I'm just gonna go
Indulásra
grab
kész.
that can be cancelled too. Then you're gonna guard that. Yep. Gonna guard the border of that. Okay, key points.
Figyelj!
You can join that.
Utasítások.
You lot are gonna join that. What's the training?
Készen állok.
Okay, we're gonna want to train you for a bit. At least minimum level 2 for the tanks, but one level 3 ideally. National. Okay. If I just do claim Transylvania, that might just help. Might be easier doing that than just doing that a second ago. There we go. Closest ties with Austria, Hungarian, Slovakia. Oh, Japan declared war on Communist and China. So we can cancel that now. Sorry. Sorry about that. Available war. What was that way? Central enemies. German Reich. United Kingdom. France. I think it's a good idea. I just thought we should wait until World War II kicks off. Once the German Reich declares war on Poland, Poland is not being guaranteed by anyone. Okay. Once it declares war on Poland and other areas, whether it does or not, in the same way, I don't know. Once we work that out, then it'll be great. Wait there. China's joined the bloody Axis. That's different. Once Germany starts declaring war on people, we can expand it outwards. Right now. France. That's the thing. I might want to go into Romania, but you've got decent support. Poland though. Poland might be a good shout for the time being. Just lost all my war goals for some reason. You actually look like a prince now. There you go, Carol II. Okay. We'll increase our relations with you. try and get good relations with you. You might end up joining us instead. Why won't you join us? Guarantee their independence. I just thought that's a good idea. Guarantee their independence. Guarantee their independence. Now they're gonna think I'm fantastic over time. I'm improving relations, guaranteeing all their independences and everything. Now, this whole area around here. This whole area around here is all sort of a part of a back to faction. There we go, because they've got declared war on. They got scared. Now I'm gonna go. Leave it a second. And as soon as they get jumped on. How strong is Italy right now? Quite strong. Quite strong. We're strong, but we're not that strong. Okay.
Utasítások. Készen állok. Utasítások.
So just you, it's got a job. Yeah. We'll do that.
Figyelem!
Then we'll do that.
Értettem.
Then we'll do a fallback line. Like that. There, and then another fallback line across there. And we'll go into there. What time? What does that expire? 7th of May. That's fine. If they touch my Albania, they'll see what this Hungarian alliance can do to the world. And I'll tell you, they don't want to see. They don't want to see. I want to do that. Let me just grab those two and get into that. Then they'll just sort themselves out. Another flame. War. Now, would you like to join our faction? No, you would not. Okay. Just like that. Okay. What would be the next thing on this list anyway? Claim Galicia. No clue where that is. But we'll try. Instead, I'm going to go. Nope. Nope. Then I'm gonna go. Yep. Then oh yeah, and then I'm gonna go. Yep.
Értettem.
Yep.
Figyelj!
That's the best one when we get to that. Then can't really do anything at the moment.
Figyelj! Menj, menj,
That's
menj!
what I should do. Call to arms. Aggress forces. I want to see him completely.
Értettem.
Nice.
Hátráljatok! Kész! Haladás tovább!
Let me train. Go on. There you go. How are you on this front? Not too bad. I've only gained one territory. I'll struggle with the rest.
Indulásra kész!
Alright. Was it a smart idea to join the war? Probably not.
Parancsok? Értettem.
Yugoslavia's not doing so great, is it? Stage a coup would be nice right now. That'd be very nice right now. So anything we can really do is boost party popularity. That's not what I do too much. And what was... To be fair, if we were able to take out Italy somehow, that would be very helpful. This is kind of what we need right now. Partial mobilisation would probably be most ideal. Probably focus on our army or something right now. Let's zoom right out, zoom right in. High maneuvers. We don't really need any more war support. We're at 94%. Pardon me. Because I could kick them from the faction. That'd just be cruel. They're the only ones that's actually stopping Italy getting to Albania. If I didn't invite them to the faction, probably been alright. How many lows do I have? Bird January 19. Wow, that's a while back. I think that's my first form bloody Austria-Hungary, wasn't it? We'll see what happens if not. We might have to head backwards in time instead.
Készen állok. Értettem. Indulásra kész. Utasítások.
Just gonna train like an ultimate bloody tank. Then I can just absolutely bombard them. Organization's horrible. Wait, mate, it's fantastic or horrible. So. Jesus Christ, how the hell did you get in there? Oh yeah.
Szórakozó.
Straight there. I can see bad things happening very quickly. Bulgaria? I have to go back to that random old save. Hopefully it's alright. Because ideally, once Italy declares war on Albania, we could just sit ducks. But I don't want to leave Yugoslavia out in the mix. Yugoslavia is a great ally. Many times when I've played Hungary or Germany or something like that, if I've had Yugoslavia on my side, it's been way easier to take over countries like Romania. But we're not dealing with Romania right now, are we? Dealing with Italy. Italy is a massive power. They're just eating us up. Okay.
Értettem.
You got to try something. Go.
Támadás alatt! Mozgás! Kész. Menj, menj, menj!
Just do that, see how many troops we can get back.
Mozgás előre!
Yeah, we're done for it. The thing is, we can observe. If we observe, oh Jesus Christ, that fell quick. Maybe it's because I was the leader of the bloody thing. If I go load game, it's 1938. Let's load that. Let's see what there is. See what's left. Half time, Jesus. Going about quarter of an hour, I'd say. See if there's anything left. Okay. Kingdom of Hungary. Interesting. Federation of Austria-Hungary. I'll wait and see if that revolt does happen again. I might go a different route from this point in time, actually. I mean, as soon as I can, I'll get Yugoslavia on our side. Which I might try and do early on. Improve relations. Improve relations. Improve relations. Guarantee independence. We're running out. Okay. I'll wait. I'll guarantee both of them independence as well. And then, when the right time comes, it's more likely to increase. If we can get more to join our faction, we'll be living a life great. Hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Where's Austria-Hungary? There she is. She's got good war support, really. Missing equipment in production. What would that be? We don't have planes in production yet. We're quite limited right now. Why is it two support equipment? There you go. monster hungry used to be. That's what we'd have to get. The thing is though, if I unite most of these sort of nations, I'll be living the dream, I guess, in a way.
Indulásra kész! Figyelj!
Stuff is always the one. We have a few that need training. Do the thing. Let's just support our borders. Tanks again, because that's where I want my main industry to be. I want little for that. Got decent power at the moment. Since I can, I want to switch it to that 15. There's something I can research instantly again. I'll make stretch 10. I'll do that, which will allow me to jump up, but much we've done with Brazil. Nope. Stay Brazil. Canada's probably a big one. Yeah, kind of. Jesus, I didn't see that. So we'll go instant war.
Parancsok. Készen állok.
I'll put this all so that it's
Figyelem! Figyelj! Indulásra kész. Leállítani! meg! Hátráljatok! Indulásra kész! Támadjatok tovább! Célzunk! Készen állok!
I mean, I got a lower score than last time, so it can't be that bad. No way I can pop at anything. That's sad, that's annoying. I'll just go for that. That. Submit demands. Come on. Yeah, I don't really have anything for that. Happy with that. And just after that, I'm gonna go for the focus of protect Czechoslovakia. And then I'm gonna do a war goal against then put that and why not Italy, why not? As they've been a right pain in the ass to us as it is. 200 for that. So be it. Minor territory, maybe. I'll do that. I'll increase it a little bit quicker. Especially on this. Oh, the Bohemian Empire refused this time. Pricks were not as strong. Interesting. That'll be my next checklist. Right? Yeah. Yugoslavia, great faction. The Hungarian Alliance. Actually, I'm gonna look at, change it. The Hungary Pact. They don't want to join. And they don't want to join. And they don't want to join. How nice of them. They love us. They love us. They love us. We still don't really want to join. Okay. Fire crust license reduction or something, I don't know. Plane or a tank? Don't have a lot, do they? Towed anti-tank, towed artillery, I guess. That didn't even really increase, or... Okay, well that was pointless. Who did war go against here? Oh. Bloody... Bloody Spain, I'm alright. Thanks for the opportunity though. Now we've got Yugoslavia on our side though. And the Hungary Pact. Pardon me.
Figyelj! Sorakozó! Parancsok! Sorakozó!
Anyway, I don't really like this anymore because, well, let's put it this way. The Bohemian Empire hasn't joined me. Transylvania, which is in Romania. Industry and support. So they're all Germany or something. Roughly the same size. Quite alright, thank you. That was just a sort of an idea, really. Dare you? Guess I kind of failed on that. Great. I could support a whole uprising though. Which would be helpful. No, why did you submit to Italy? If anything, the main place I would want is bloody Bulgaria. Someone has justified something against us. That's very fun. We're not on good terms, so let's improve relations. We're not on too good terms either, so let's improve relations there. We're on good relations. We're not, so let's improve relations there. Party. It's actually working for most of these, surprisingly. Interesting. Just keep doing that. Still gaining, but if we can ensure that most of the countries around us stay monarchist or whatever you want to call it, we should be sorted for life, ideally. Don't know how we're lower manpower when we have 100,000 free soldiers. Slightly confusing, but there we go. Didn't ever edit this, did I?
Tirtetta.
Nice. Very nice. Pushing the industry a bit. Where did the wall go? Oh, I forgot about that. Sorry. Maybe with more positives and negatives. Look at this giant umbrella unfolding right now. Why they hate us so much? Oh, because the British Raj. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Germany needs a coup. .2 per day, oh god. Cancel boost popularity. Save it down here temporarily. So like that. It's positive, that's all I want. What the hell? Where the hell did you come from? This isn't good. Because I don't really want to join their wars. Respectfully to them. So I don't need to boost popularity anymore from them because they're already part of my faction, which is what I was aiming for. And now I've just got to figure out how. Then leash. That. Send. They really want to declare war on Germany though. I can see it's going bad very quickly. Okay. Save game. Save it. Then we go into here, we should have a save as Austria-Hungary. On a tiny bit of time. There we go. Select a faction. Who's this? Lithuania. Yes. You ready to join us? Now we got this block, I guess.
VJ. Vigilante. Carry!
What do they want to release? For a non-aggression pact. Sure. It's not too bad.
Utasítások.
Oh, I pushed out. A lot of firepower going on.
Kész.
Can't do that big of a border, sadly. Not because I don't want to, but just because I don't think I can. What the hell is all this? Yeah. I'm sorry, but you done yourself in that I can't declare war on all this. plane's the only one I've actually done a land lease to. I'm holding off somewhat, alright? Struggling here now.
Utasítások! Figyelem!
This might be a stupid decision what I'm about to do. I'm gonna try and force through. Do I have any planes? Do you think I do? Give them all to the tanks.
Ne álljatok meg!
How's Poland's been? They're all getting done here. There's our capital now. Still in Budapest. Barely surviving right now. Much stronger. Yeah, we're getting demolished there. Can't see any coming back from us. Look at the Slavies, alright? Saw a spider run across the room, okay. I think I capitulate though. Oh, I've literally no armies right now.
Értettem!
Oh, right up there. How convenient. If some of these countries come back and push Germany back, I'll be very surprised. My fish was still alive. You've got a small bracket here. This might be the end. Fight Greece. Invite the faction. Getting some screenshots. Progress. The last territories I might get destroyed. Taken.
Indulásra kész.
Let's see how you're gonna do that, but you try. There are some cool arms. I can't really do anything. Kind of just not really exist anymore. Player's gone. Who's this? Croatia. And they're part of the Axis, so Yugoslavia's done for by the looks of that. I'm done for. Italy just seems like they're not even getting involved yet. Oh, they are now. And yeah. So just somehow my last territories are alive still. As I've got Greek soldiers here. Greek and Polish soldiers that are still now thriving. All because of these mountains, eh?
Figyelem!
I can't control this. No, capitulated. And that's Croatia and Germany. Two tiles. King of Croatia just declared war on Czechoslovakia. I think some wars going on here. Greece is capitulated. even still here? Screenshot that. Slightly confused how that's going. Oh, they got done there as well. How come we're not dead yet? I can't place this anywhere, so that's how it's supposed to work. What is it done for though? Load game. 1939. So we can have a look at where we'll leave things for now. But I think this might be our peak, our best time. Not at war with anyone really. Just around the thought, is there a way I can leave my own faction? In a weird way. That's weird. I'm sorry, I know Poland's gonna go down. So I don't see too much of a point of putting my own resources there. The only one I really, really love out of all of the countries I've got in here is Yugoslavia. And it's very hard to keep them. Start of October, I can actually do something. And then I can just keep Yugoslavia as far away from as I can. Unless Italy joins, then I might be stuffed anyway. But yeah, I think it's probably the best you can do, really. Ideally. Oh, it's October, I don't know. Poland might already be gone. That's how that happens. Sadly. Yugoslavia seems to be fun. Don't know at the moment. I'll invite Kingdom of Greece. Which I'm happy at doing. But I'm gonna have to kick those two. It's just because of Italy I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way around Italy. Because they're going to be our downfall otherwise. I don't want to see all these just go down, but there's not much else we can do. Latvia. Sorry. Estonia. Sorry. Should have just kept them in, you know, but there you go. I think I need to go to half 11 now, Jesus. Finland. Yes, please join my faction. They're all the Soviet Union now. Don't know how that works, but there you go. They would have been the ones that would have joined German and Frank at one point. Takes too long. Come on. So I think I'm gonna do something risky. Do you want to join us? I think Greece is gonna get some sure.
PJ.
Japan, sure. As much as I should probably continue this, I'm gonna end this off here. Because otherwise I won't get any sleep and I need to, so. There's that. Okay, thanks for joining me on this ride. It's been great. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for joining me once again. Adios.